You're listening to LSPN, the authority on sports-related podcasts.
Welcome to the Vandegrift Football Show. I'm your host, Chris Daly, and each week I will sit down with Coach Drew Sanders, and we will talk about Vandegrift Vipers football. Hey, we want to give a big thanks to Michael and Christina Underwood, the Underwood team, for sponsoring the show. Family-owned and operated, accredited luxury specialists, and proud supporters of Viper Nation. The Underwood team, your Vandegrift Viper area real estate experts. All right, everybody, join me in welcoming Coach Drew Sanders. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about y'all?
Cannot complain. Got a little bit cooler weather. It's almost like football season, huh?
Yes. Playoff weather, right?
Right on. I love that. Well, let's talk about Hutto before we go into playoffs. Pretty good game, 44-34. It looked tighter than it was, I think. But talk me through the flow of things.
Oh, yeah. It was a very tight game. They were undefeated in district heading in. And so obviously have done a great job. New coaching staff has done a great job there. But, they've made their money on their offense. And so heading in, we knew we would have problems at times handling their speed and their ability to get open. They have a big enough line to kind of frustrate you where you can't get to them all the time. They're well coached. And so, but definitely started out like you want. We go down, get the ball first and score, and then are able to get a stop early. But we had a huge fourth down stop. Mm-hmm. They got the ball on about the 7 and then stopped them on 4th and goal from the 1. And so just a tremendous play by our sophomore, Gavin Law, and then Parker Davis and several other guys. And so that was huge because they were trying to just drive right back and answer, and they could not do that. And then go down, get a field goal. So we go up 10-0 with a little bit of time left in the first quarter. They go down and score. So then it's kind of on after that. It's like 10-7, and then it's just a battle. And so our offense keeps answering. I think one of the things that if somebody didn't watch the game, they would never know how much special teams came into play. They kicked 5 onside kicks. Wow. And we recovered all 5. And so just really proud of our special teams, proud of Coach Woolkind and his plan. We had multiple guys recover kicks. Tobias Gray recovered the first one, and that kind of set the tone for that. So it was just very impressive discipline football. And then, we made 3 field goals. So that was huge for Wiley Olson. And then everybody that was part of that, our snapper and holder. And then, just kept coming back and forth. They close within 2 or 3, I believe. They go for 2, and then we stop it. And then so we get stopped at some point, and now we're down in the fourth quarter with about 3 or so minutes left. Some of that's not exactly sure the exact time. But they get the ball and are driving, and we get them to a 3rd and 24, and then they're pressing a little bit, and then we get an interception from another sophomore, Luke Davis, a huge interception. Then our offense is trying to just run the clock out, and then we end up scoring. Sam Brown, one of our running backs, of course, both our running backs had over 100 yards of rushing. Nice. But Sam closed the game out, and then, of course, we win another 4th down stop after that with about a minute left in the game. And so, Vipers going to win a big game on the road. They had a packed stadium, and our crowd was amazing and super, super encouraging and loud and obnoxious like they need to be. And it was a tremendous effort, and just a huge credit to our growth throughout the season. Yeah. We've been talking all year about my inexperience to start the year, then my injuries throughout. We've had multiple different ones that that have happened, and there's no excuses. Our guys have made zero excuses. Our staff has made zero excuses, and just still finding a way to claw and scratch and fight to get one win at a time.
Yeah.
We'll go 1-0 each week, and so very, very, very big win for our Vipers as they, continue to try to claw into the playoffs, which is one more step to that.
Yeah, and as you approach the end of the regular season, I've always found it super important to be tested towards the end of the season and come out on top.
Yeah.
All three aspects of the game. I mean, gosh, you got to be proud of the kids. Yeah,
you do need a test. Like, this is what I told our guys is this is the exact kind of game that we're going to have to win if we want to win multiple playoff games. Yeah. They're ugly. It's not always dominant. That's not what we have right now. But that doesn't matter. Like, just find a way to get the win. And that's what we got to do. And so that kind of win, you're exactly right, can propel you into really big things.
I love that. Well, let's talk about this week. You got Round Rock Westwood. It's senior night. Talk about how you celebrate the seniors' last home game.
Yeah, we have a great celebration. They get to take a picture. They get to bring their parents or whoever takes care of them down the field. They have a little gift. The whole thing is just a blast. And it's hard to believe that it's that time of year already, this football season. I don't know how it goes. I guess as I get older, it just goes by faster and faster. Yep. My dad always said that. And so I think that that's the case. But we want to celebrate. I mean, what a great senior class they've been. And it's just been, honestly, a joy to be around them every day. They brighten my day every day. And so I look forward to seeing their parents. I look forward to seeing them on the field.
I love that. And while a win doesn't clinch district, it will clinch the playoffs, correct?
That is correct. Yeah. There's some other things that won't really, the district thing, just because of our one loss, it won't be clinched until the final regular season game. But that's okay. We just got to one step at a time. We're going to go and try to beat Westwood and try to get in the playoffs. So.
Yeah, and talk about this district, because you've got 5 teams within one game of each other. I mean, talk about
it's crazy. District. Yeah, it's a crazy district. That is why I think whoever makes it out will be prepared, because it's just a very quality district. There's other districts around that there's some really good teams and there's some really bad teams.
You're right.
And that is not our district, and it's fun to be a part of that, where everybody's good, everybody has good players, and that prepares you.
Yeah, and definitely a good team is going to be sitting home on playoff time. So talk about Round Rock Westwood. What do we expect from them offensively and defensively? Well,
they've totally changed what they do. They got a new coach, and so in this new coach, the last coach liked to pass a lot. This guy likes to run, and so he's up in the 80th percentile of running, depending on the situation, et cetera. But he's going to run. He's got a great running back. You'll see him on Friday night, number 5. And he's just a very strong runner, big O-line, quality quarterback that can throw what he needs to throw. And then defensively, they can be very multiple. They start in the 4 down, but they can really do whatever. They can bring tons of pressure, which is different. You can see they're well coached, and they're going to be a problem. They've won 3 games this year, and they've been in every game that they've played.
Nice. Well, Coach, again, congratulations on the Hutto win, big win, and best of luck this week as you see the seniors out from as far as the home crowd anyway.
Yes. Yeah, we hope to have a home playoff game, but this will be the last home regular season game for them, and that's a special night for them.
Right on. All right, thanks a lot, Coach. We'll talk next week.
Thanks, Chris. Okay, all right, bye.
Yeah.
Did you play Texas high school football? If you did, you're part of an elite group, the Brotherhood of Texas High School Football. All football players, past and present, who have ever suited up in the Lone Star State are eligible. Go to LoneStarGridiron.com/brotherhood. And thank you for the part you played in the greatest sport in the greatest state.